Glyn Rhodes Mbe.
Again.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Commonwealth champion
That's
in the
it.
stable.
That's it.
What does it mean?
It means everything. Only people involved in boxing know how we're feeling at this time. Here we are sat after a great 12 rounds fight. But again, he's been with us since we were 11-year-old. So to take him from 11-year-old British, English, Commonwealth, and here we are now sat here. It's all paid off. So all them bad evenings and late nights and early mornings, it's all paid off now. Here we are. We're Commonwealth champion in the gym.
To your critics as a trainer, what does it feel like?
Well, listen, you're going to get that. You're going to get that in any walk of life, anything. But all I'm concerned with now is that here we are, sat here at the end of the night. We've got ourselves Commonwealth champion. We go back to the gym next week. I don't want to comment too much on it because what I like to do is, on the night, you watch it through biased eyes. So I'd like to go back and watch it again and then make my decisions what we need to do when we get back in the gym. But I want to take my hat off to that kid. He's come over here from Nigeria and he's not come over here to lay down. He came over here and he gave it everything he's got. And as I said earlier, he had problems with the weight, up and down, whatever. But he, what a tough kid. What a tough kid. So I take my hat off to him.
Okay, take us through the fight. In your opinion, what you were seeing from the opponent?
Well, from what I was seeing is the guy just walking forward, throwing shots, and that's what worried me a little bit. I thought Sam could get a little bit complacent. He throws one from the back of the room, and it's Sam on the chin, and that can happen, guys. It happens all the time. So I just wanted Sam to keep to his boxing, keep moving, keep giving the guy angles. The guy followed him round all night, and that was the thing that won it for me. If somebody stood there and traded with him and gone toe to toe with him, I think the guy could have stuck it on Sam. But for me personally, what won the fight for Sam was the fact that he moved, he didn't hang around in one place too long, and he just kept sticking that jab out.
Would it be fair to say that it was his feet that won him the fight?
Yeah, that's what I said. I think you're about round 10. I said the thing that's going to win you this fight will be your jab and your feet, and just be happy to do that. And the thing that always worries you when you're coming into the latter part of the fight is guys want to go out on, guns blazing. And I said to him, don't do nothing stupid. Because we've all seen it before. You've won every round, and then something ridiculous happens at the end of a couple of rounds, and it can change the whole pattern of the fight.
Michael and James Tony.
Exactly. So listen, it's the old saying: if you're winning by jabbing and moving, just keep jabbing and moving. Yeah, we'd have liked to have stopped the guy, but after about round 6, I knew that guy was going to be there for the full duration. He took some shots, some wicked shots to the body, some wicked shots to the head, and he was still there. So I said to Sam, stop trying to knock him out. Let's just go for the points, results. He can win on points. Why people think you've always got to stop your opponent, I don't know. And he showed now he can do another 12-rounder. It's experience. So he's done 12. When the guy first come over here, we looked at his record. He could have made the mistake of thinking, oh, this is going to be an easy night. But you've only got to look at what happened. That weren't no easy night.
As a fighter, going into the ring, you said, I'll do this, his record ain't much, I'll do him over. And this guy's sticking at you. This guy's actually hurting you. This guy's actually doing everything you didn't expect him to do.
Exactly.
What does that do to a fighter's makeup?
Well, some fighters who are not mentally strong or who's got demons in their head, that could completely change the whole pattern of the fight. You're winning for the first few rounds, you've hit the guy with everything you've got, and he's still there. Then you've got to start asking yourself questions. That's when I said to Stan, you've got to start talking to yourself here. You've got to get them feet moving and sticking that jab in his face all night. And that's what he did.
Okay, let's go back to that 8th round where you got hit and you got hurt. And I don't think he went down. I think
he got caught in the eye.
I wasn't sure.
I weren't too sure. He had his back towards me. Yeah. And when he went down, I weren't sure. I thought, as he got caught, sometimes fighters get caught actually in the eye. I thought that might have happened. Yeah. I didn't actually see the shot, what did it? And I remember him holding his eye, and when he got up, he was blinking. Yeah. So I thought maybe he can't be thumbed in the eye, but I thought maybe he's got caught directly in his eye. Yeah. But when he got up, I thought, oh dear, here we go again. And even though he'd been down and he was hurt, he got back up and he didn't waver in what he did. He continued where he left off. So take my hat off to the kid.
Got lots of heart, lots of guts. I think I look at fights like this, the building of a champion, and I think that's almost lost today. People talk about people having unbeaten records and
Yeah.
32 and 0 and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But we've forgotten about fighters
Learning the
that
trade.
learning the trade.
Learning the trade. That's what you've got. That's
and
what fight.
this fight you learn more from.
Listen, he's done 10 rounds. He's done 2 12 rounds against class kids. So you can't. This is one thing that you've got to remember. You can't buy experience, right? He's done 2 12-round fights, a 10-round fight. Been in with the guy before the British title fight, Robinson.
Yes.
Tough fights. Now that makes you a better fighter. You know, he's shown a lot of character as well. You can't buy experience. We all know fighters who've, you know, they've gone unbeaten for X amount of fights, you know, and we all know that the first time they fight somebody, they're going to come unstuck. Well, I can tell you now, Sam Sheedy's been hit with body shot, he's been hit on the chin, he's done 12 rounds. He's got what you can't buy, and it's called experience.
Absolutely. Which fight do you think was more difficult? The Langford fight or this one?
The Robinson fight, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because Robinson, although he may not be as great a fighter as Langford or the guy who's just boxed, but what Robinson did is he chased Sam all over the ring for 10 rounds, non-stop. Sam hit him with everything he got, and for 10 rounds he pushed him back and kept pushing him back, and it was a hard fight. And I think that's the difference. Now, he's not had an hard fight since then. I know I think is it 3 fights ago, but that was probably one of his hardest fights at that stage of his career.
Right.
So, and that's good, because that fight set him up for the Langford fight and tonight's fight, you know. And you might think to yourself, well, Langford's a better fighter than Robinson, but nobody's been able to put pressure on him. Not even the guy tonight. Yeah. Nobody's been able to put pressure on him as much as Robinson did.
Glyn McCrory said that he said tonight he's glad that Langford got the win.
Yeah.
But he said in an interview.
Sam got the win.
Yeah, Sam got the win. But he said it was more show than substance. He said he would like to see Sam had more of a ramrod jab, more shots together.
He couldn't have done that. I don't disagree with what Glenn's saying, but what I'm saying, if Sam had adopted any other tactics other than what he did, I think he'd have got beat. He couldn't have stood with that kid toe to toe and gone, you know, in the trenches with that kid, and I wouldn't have wanted him to do that either. I wanted him to do what he got to do, jab, move. You know, why can't you win fights by jabbing and moving? Yeah, we all like to see knockouts, you know, from Mike Tyson days, but that's not Sam's makeup. And if he'd have gone toe to toe in the trenches with that kid, I think he'd have been in trouble. And that's not Sam's style of fighting. No. Sam is hit, don't get it fighter, and that's what's won him the fight tonight.
So now, Commonwealth champion.
Yep.
They say that when a guy wins a championship, he becomes a better fighter.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I agree with that. Because what happens is he starts to believe in himself. He believes in himself because he now knows. For instance, when he boxed Langford, we all say, "Oh, you lost by split decision. You did well. You did so well. Blah blah blah." But you lost. You boxed Mansouri. Yeah, you lost by split decision. You did really well. You know what? Tonight he's won. He's done everything and he's won. So he sticks his chest out. His confidence is sky high. Yeah. He knows he's a good fighter now because he's Commonwealth champion. Absolutely. In a tough fight as well.
What's the final thing you would say tonight to close the book on this chapter, becoming Commonwealth champion? What would be the exclamation mark or the closing statement you make about this chapter and on to the next chapter?
Talking about tonight, that's all I want to talk about, because, you know, Sam Sheedy has won the Commonwealth title in his own backyard, right, against a tough kid. No matter what happens now, from his point of view, nobody can ever say that you ain't Commonwealth champion. He's Commonwealth champion, right? He's boxed for the British title. So everything else, he just from this point is a bonus. And I'm sure he's going to go on and do better, and, you know, in the future. He's only a young kid, right? From my point of view, I'm happy as a pig in muck. I've trained a kid from a baby, gone through all the ups and the downs and everything, and here we are now, so we're Commonwealth champion.
There you go, you just closed it off right there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Glyn.
Thank you.